We need to be courteous and respectful to everyone around. Thank you. The third speaker from the proposition.
Good morning. My name is Anantata. And yes, I am against affirmative action, but I want to make one point extremely clear. I am not racist. In India, the caste label goes on for generations. Earlier, they were oppressed, but now some of them have got dignity through reservation. Some are well off and there's no discrimination against them, but their children still get admissions easily as they don't need to study as hard and the cutoff score is extremely low. In fact, it's almost half the marks you need if you're in the general category. Now, as the speaker in the opposition has said about majority of the taxi drivers in the United States being Indian, he has also conveniently ignored the facts that 13 heads of multinational companies, primarily based in the Americas, are also Indians, and they earn much, much more than all the earning Americans over there. What affirmative action means is that even if you have the necessary qualifications...
Point of information?
Denied. You'll still be placed above someone else who has those, regardless of whether or not the candidate has the qualifications they are put in the positions. Even if these people are perfectly capable of doing their job, they are inhibited from doing that when you tokenize them by saying to the rest of the society that they're only here because of a quota. And that sends a message to everyone in the workplace that they don't deserve to be there.
Point of information.
Denied. What's more to say is that even those who got there on their own merit are now taken as tokens as well. If you say that the people in the reservation category can work hard, then why do they need it? If they can work hard, then they can very well compete with the general category and get into those positions by themselves. We need society as a whole to buy into the fact that they are equal, because you can never truly get past inequality even if you're substantively giving them the positions. If the rest of the society continues to discriminate against you, you continue to feel inferior, which is why we primarily need to change the society. This change is gradually happening. Some organizations which help the oppressed are led by the supposedly higher class or the majority. For example, an international organization called I-Teams and He for She, the campaign against women's oppression, is primarily supported by men, hence the title He for She. Now talk...
Information.
Accepted.
Ma'am, you have been talking of a very narrow point of view, conveniently ignoring countries like Norway, which due to affirmative action now have equal representation of men and women in parliament. What do you have to say about that?
Okay. Now countries like Norway, I would also bring the fact of countries like Sweden, which are very similar. Norway and Sweden are very similar in the structure. In Swedish democracy, they are very careful about minority rights and integration, but they don't allow affirmative action. Although they are aimed at strengthening weaker rights, it's considered not fair. Affirmative action in Sweden is also considered to emphasize the minority's identity as a different, separate body, actually
Point of information.
Denied, making the weak feel that their identity is completely different. And also, Sweden is an extremely diverse country and the de facto second language is slowly becoming Arabic. Now, coming back to the point of right to equality, every citizen is treated with the same amount of respect as per our Indian constitution. I would also like to stress that all citizens are equal but have different requirements. This is the exact reason why Olympics and Paralympics are completely different. If you have affirmative action, then you cannot put them against the same team and expect them to compete equally. You have different areas for everyone to compete so that they can do it to their own strengths.
A point of information.
Denied. I would like to come to the fact about Yunus Khan, a Bangladeshi citizen and the founder of the Grameen Bank. He does not believe in affirmative action, but instead believes in empowering the society by taking the oppressed and putting them to a level by which they can compete with others, not by affirmative action. There is a big difference. He believes that he has to empower the economically poor, not the people based on their race. So, loans were given before only in Bangladeshi banks for all the big shots just to run their companies. But he made a change. He gave loans as small as 5,000 rupees to small people, to economically degraded people, so that they can start small businesses like candle making denied, candle making, basket weaving, etc. Now, if the government had done this in the way of affirmative action, like we're doing now in India, they provide loans to farmers, but in case the harvest is bad, they cannot repay the loan, and they don't have any collateral to give, then the money is lost. You're not helping anyone. The government loses money, the farmer loses money, and now what do? Everyone is at a total loss. This is completely different. Yunus Khan is actually making money. Yunus Khan is making money by helping these poor people because he helps them start a business. He helps them make a livelihood on their own. Affirmative action is like crutches. You take it away and you're telling people that they can't do anything on their own. Empowering people is enabling them to work on their own. Now I would like to come to the fact of undeserving candidates in local elections. In local elections, 1/3 of the seats are reserved for women. There was an incident in my hometown of Kochi a few years ago. Now a certain constituency was reserved entirely for women, and that year they couldn't find anyone able to take their position. So they just took a random lady from the society and told her, you stay for the elections, we will tell you what to do, you can't deny this, we're giving you a huge opportunity. So obviously that was the case. She got selected, but now how can you say that this is empowerment? Because those women, they don't have a say for themselves. They're basically just listening to everything that the party is telling them. So this is the strata of undeserving candidates. So, now I would also like to repeat the fact stated by our second speaker that affirmative action is reverse discrimination. The past discrimination against certain minority groups does not justify present discrimination against non-minorities. Other alternatives which are more effective, we believe, than affirmative action, which is increasing corporate social responsibility. So businesses provide training to the lowest of the low workers. They uplift the society holistically, where everyone is provided with opportunities except serving only a select privileged section. This indeed provides a level playing field, as even the economically backward have access to facilities. Affirmative action was never meant to be permanent. Even the founder of our constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, said that. It is like if you're used to a vehicle, then walking becomes difficult, just because we are used to that luxury. Thank you.
Thank you.